How's it going, guys? Welcome to the channel, and today I have a video of an accessory that I think is very common and essential to any laptop owner or user, and there's a lot of them out there, and I specifically wanted to do an 8-month update on a product that I've had for 8 months, but that I really like and I really recommend. And I also want to put out there how it's held up over 8 months, and also why, after my use, why I think this is really superior to the other options you can see out there. So, as you can tell by the title and what's in front of you, today I've got an 8-month update on the UPPERCASE GhostCover laptop keyboard cover for MacBook Pro. I specifically have the model for the one with the touch bar, and I'll actually even go over here on the laptop and I can see, you guys might not be able to see that, but if I drag it down, right, so I have the MacBook Pro 13-inch from 2018 with touch bar. They offer keyboard covers for all types of laptops. I'm pretty sure they have one for every single new MacBook, depending on if you have the touch bar or not, but they have options for everybody. And as you know, there's tons of brands on Amazon. It's really hard for people to determine which one's the best, why some are better than others. And I really did a lot of research when I bought them, because at first I didn't use a keyboard cover at all. But for school and when you have people signing up for clubs and things like that on your computer, it kind of gets really nasty. You don't know if they've got crumbs on their hands and stuff. And just from general use, if you're having a snack while you're watching Netflix and crumbs get on your keyboard, it gets real annoying to clean out in between the keys rather than clean a keyboard cover. So with all those factors in mind, I bought myself a keyboard cover. But before I did a lot of research, right? Because it seemed like there were so many, right? And keyboard covers aren't that expensive, but it seemed like there were so many different ones. There had to be a reason why some were better than others. And so the first thing I looked for was one that was very thin, right? So when I cover my laptop, I don't want it to be too thick that it leaves a mark on my screen. And so as far as the Ghost cover goes, super, super thin, as you can tell, just enough to cover your keys. And also, you don't want it to be too thick that over time with use on the plastic that there'll be dead space. So it's like the little air gap between the actual top of your keyboard cover and the actual key, which can happen with a lot of cheap ones. I've seen it happen, guys. And so I've had this for 8 months, and as you can tell, there's none of that sort of dead space on the keys or anything, and it works perfectly fine. And in fact, before I had this one, I had the exact same one for more than a year, and I just happened to lose it one day. I have no idea where it went. And so that's my only one knock to this. And the reason why I did lose it is probably because I had my laptop around, and I just didn't notice. But if you turn this over, which you can do very rarely, but sometimes, look, even right now it's not doing it. But sometimes, right, it would just fall off when you have it over. So I might have been flipping my computer around or something like that. But that's the only one knock I have. And I know a lot of them now come with little sticky pieces, like right here in between the gaps. Clear little sticky pieces that you stick on, like the removable stick on, like 3M or something. So it stays on better. But for one, I don't know if UPPERCASE offers that with their keyboard covers now. They might. But also, I'm not sure I really like that. I just don't want to stick anything into my keyboards at all. I just want to keep it as is. And even though, right, you saw me just get it to fall off, that only happens when you literally turn your computer completely over. So you don't really need that. The other thing was this, super thin, super light, right? It's like you're typing on the actual keys. I'm actually not the biggest fan of the MacBook Pro keys, but this definitely makes it so you're not having any extra obstacle when you are typing. It's great at catching those crumbs and things like that. And it's definitely a lot easier to clean this than to clean an actual keyboard that's super dirty. So I'll actually leave the link below to this exact one that I got. Obviously, if you don't have my MacBook Pro with the touch bar, you're going to get a different model. But at least I'll get you started on Amazon looking for the brand, and from there you can look for different products. But I really love the way this has functioned for me. Like I said, I had the previous one before this for over a year, and I just happened to lose it. That's the only reason why I got a new one. Otherwise, this has been holding up great for me. One thing I will say is that over time, you can kind of see it's kind of dusty, not as clear, and that's just going to happen from use. But as you can see as I put it on here, look how thin that is. It just sits, and it sits perfectly, right? It's cut just perfectly to the dimensions, and so that helps a lot. Even though it doesn't have those sticky portions, that helps a lot with it staying onto the keyboard. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys use a keyboard cover on your laptop? If you do, let me know which one you use, and if this is one that you've used, let me know what your experiences are like. Like I've said, this has worked super well for me. I really love it. I'll definitely be looking to buy products like this from Uppercase in the future. I think it's really easy to tell sometimes on Amazon which products are more premium quality, which ones aren't. But sometimes with something as simple as a keyboard cover, you might just be looking for one that might look the most appealing to you, which, right, if maybe if your favorite color is red, you're looking for a red one. But I think a lot of people who are shopping for keyboard covers on Amazon might not know that some are a lot better than others. So this is my 8-month update on the Uppercase GhostCover for your keyboard on your laptop. Let me know what you guys think. If you like seeing content like this, please subscribe. I'm trying to get more content out for you guys on this channel. And I'll see you guys next time.